levanto temprano, mañana hay que estudiar. Pero llamo a la amiga diciendo pa' janguear. Tiene un y que la acabo de testear. Pero en bajita, ella no es de frontear. Ella es calladita, pero para el sexo es atrevida. Yo sé, pan y bebida, gozándose la vida como es. Ella es calladita, pero para el sexo es atrevida. Yo sé, pan y bebida, gozándose la vida como es. Ella no era así, no sé quién la dañó. Ella no era así, no sé quién la dañó. Pero ahora enrola y lo prende. Es panita del que vende. Ey, nena mala de repente.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Don Haskins Center, home of the only men's Division I National Basketball Championship team in the state of Texas. Tonight, your UTEP Miners host the New Mexico Lobos. At this time, we ask that you stand as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem, performed tonight by Mariachi Los Mineros.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Mariachi Los Mineros. And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineups for this evening's game. First, for the visiting team, the New Mexico Lobos. At forward, a 6'9" junior from Pasadena, California, number 2, Vance Jackson. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Evansville, Indiana, number 5, Jaquan Lyle. At forward, a 6'7" junior from Sydney, Australia, number 10, Mekwach Malawach. At guard, a 6'1" junior from Houston, Texas, number 11, J.J. Caldwell. And at forward, a 6'10" senior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 35, Carlton Bragg. The head coach is Paul Weir. Assistant coaches Jerome Robinson, Brandon Mason, and Dan McHale.
Who in here trying to start a fight? Who in here trying to start a fight? Who in here trying to start a fight?
starting lineup for you UTEP Miners. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Oakland, California, number 0, Sule Boom. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Grandview, Missouri, number 2, Jordan Lathan. At forward, a 6'11" junior from Girona, Spain, number 4, Eric Villa. At forward, a 6'8" junior from Fresno, California, number 11, Bryson Williams.
Me llama Onika. Wrist frío. Pelo rosa.
And at guard, a 6'3" graduate transfer from Fresno, California, number 24, Daryl Edwards. The head coach of the Miners is Ron D. Terry, assistant coaches Ken Polino, Nick Madsen, and Arturo Mormon. All right, Miner fans, stand to your feet. Let's make some noise. The wait is over. It's Miner time.
Appears to be a zone. It looks like a 2-3 zone. Yep. Left side, it's Sule Boom with it. Boom out front to Edwards. Miners haven't seen much zone. Edwards a bad pass. It's stolen by Malawach. Now to Caldwell down the middle. Bragg fumbles it. It's knocked away by Edwards. Saved back on the floor, and Villa's got it. Now to Bryson Williams, and now to Edwards. Have we had a shot yet? I don't think so. Nearly a minute in, it's Lathan with it. Left wing side, Sule Boom. Lobos are man-to-man this time. All right, here's Edwards, left side to Boom. Boom to Edwards out front. Edwards now to Villa, top of the circle. Right side to Jordan Lathan. Lathan looks for Williams, instead drives into the lane. Left side, a wide open Edwards for 3, and it's way off target. And it's taken by Jaquan Lyle. Lyle front court, the Ohio State transfer, well out front, shoots a 3. It's too strong, and Bryson Williams has the carom. Now to Lathan. Front court, left side, down the middle. Right corner, Edwards is alone. He shoots a 3. He missed that one too, and it's taken by Lyle. Lyle blows out of the back court. Lyle throws it into the corner. It comes out front now. And taking it down the middle is Vance Jackson. Throws one up baseline and draws the contact, and we've got our first foul of the game. And it's going to go against the Miners' Eric Villa.
Whew. This game on this night, Tice, my only prediction, it will live up to this historical significance.
Lobos have made more free throws than their opponents have attempted in the first 4 games of the year. They're averaging nearly 29 free throw attempts per game, 75% as a team. And Jackson missed the first one. He is an 80% foul shooter.
Yeah, they all can shoot from the free throw line.
Jackson a year ago was their number 2 scorer. He averaged 13 a game. He's a little off at the start of this year. He makes the second one, and a minute 39 in, the Lobos are first on the board. All right, against three-quarter court pressure, Lathan brings up. Now to Boom, front court pass taken by Edwards. Edwards to Jordan Lathan in the middle of the floor. Lobos are man-to-man. Lathan out front, comes around a pick set by Williams. Right side, Edwards, give and go to Williams underneath, and he scores! A minute 58 seconds into the game, our first field goal. Miners Bryson Williams, UTEP leads 2-1. All right, here's Caldwell for New Mexico with that headband, a white headband. Two of the Lobos wearing headbands. Here's Jaquan Lyle. He fires above the foul line. Shot is short. It's taken by Villa, now to Boom, and he outlets to Lathan. Miners up 2-1, Lathan right side, now to Edwards. Edwards comes across the head of the key, left side to Boom, drives baseline, throws up a runner, and he missed the iron taken off the window by Lyle. Jaquan Lyle front court, spent 2 years with the Buckeyes of Ohio State, shoots a three that doesn't go. It hits the top of the board and is knocked out of bounds to the Miners. Carlton Bragg Jr. last touched it. Williams had him well screened off the Miners' defensive board.
Bryson sure did. Both Villa and Bryson had him blocked out nicely. 21st leading rebounder in the country.
All right, here's Lathan with it, now to Boom. Front court, left side, Williams. Williams to Lathan. Lobos still man-to-man, just that one possession of zone to open the ball game. Lathan out front, nearly 3 minutes in. Right side, Boom, drives baseline. Now to Lathan on the wing, out top to Villa. Left side now to Edwards, comes baseline and pivots to Villa on the wing. Villa comes toward the lane and stops. Villa cross court, right wing, Boom's alone, right corner for three. It doesn't go. It's tipped out front and it comes to Sule Boom. The Miners will keep it.
Yep, inadvertent buzzer went off.
Left side, Edwards, it's again an open three, and this one will go down after bouncing around it 3 times on the iron. The Miners now have made a three in 144 straight games. A steal by Villa, and he missed underneath, and it's taken by New Mexico, and it's taken by Vance Jackson. Stops out front, attacking zone. Bounce pass now taken by J.J. Caldwell. The Miners up 5-1. Left corner now, Maluach comes toward the lane, and he travels, turns it over. Maluach with a dribble drive. So New Mexico without a field goal for the first 3 minutes, 46 seconds, down 5-1. And the Miners will try and widen their lead as they inbound. It comes into Lathan.
Miners went quick zone there, discombobulating the Lobos, I thought.
1-2-2 3/4 zone press. Right side, Edwards, now to Lathan. Lathan out front, being watched by Caldwell. Lathan left side to Edwards. Finally got one to go. He's had some great looks early. Left side, Villa, a long three on the way. Looks good, and it is. Back-to-back threes, Edwards and Villa. The Miners up 8-1. Here's Maluach. Front court to Jaquan Lyle. Jaquan Lyle out front against Edwards. That's an interesting matchup. Former Buckeye against the former LSU Bengal Tiger.
Oh, what a matchup out top.
Lyle's got it. Lyle skips it into the right corner to Caldwell. Caldwell on the wing to Vance Jackson. Jackson bounces in low, and we've got a kicking violation, I think, against the Miners. Yep. That'll mean a reset of the clock, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 15:27 till halftime. Miners off to a great start, leading the Lobos 8-1. From Van Wagner, it's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
To demonstrate State Farm mobile app's new voice-activated features, we bring you Pro QB and State Farm brand icon, Aaron Rodgers.
Thanks, enthusiastic voiceover.
Take it away.
Well, you can tell it stuff like, show me my bill.
Here is your bill.
There you have it. Thanks, Aaron.
You don't want me to talk about how I can pull up my insurance card or call my agent?
Ooh, we are out of time.
Well, I just did.
What a pro. Voice-activated help from the State Farm mobile app. Talk to an agent or visit statefarm.com today.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Oscar Arrieta's agency. They'll help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping you bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Oscar Arrieta's agency has 5 locations to help you across El Paso County, so you can enjoy the things that matter most. Call Oscar Arrieta's Allstate Agency today for a free personalized insurance proposal at 915-400-6000. Are you in good hands?
This huge black spider. Let me tell you, I hate bugs.
Sure.
That's why I love Truly Nolan.
I know what you mean. Our kids love their mouse guard. And because of Truly, there's no roaches in our kitchen.
You know, I like the ladybugs in my garden, but not the ants by the pool. I trust that to Truly Nolan.
You'll love Truly, too. Call your Truly Nolan neighborhood specialist at 1-800-GO-TRULY. or visit us online at trulynolan.com.
Get Truly Nolan.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arieta All-State Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
Miners 3 of 7, Lobos none of 3 from the floor. UTEP on an 8-0 run, leading 8-1. The Lobos haven't scored now for 3 minutes. All right, in the lane, turning is Corey Manigault, who comes in, hooks one up, and it doesn't go, and it's taken off the back iron by Lathan. Corey Manigault had checked in during the stoppage in play. 6'9" senior from Suitland, Maryland. Transfer from Indian Hills Community College in Iowa.
He can score.
Lathan's got it. Left side, Zane Martin is also in the game, a Towson transfer. Here's left baseline, Bryson Williams jump shot, and he knocks it down for 2, and it's a 10-0 Miner run. Williams has 4.
Bryson getting more patient, Tice, letting the game come to him now.
Zane Martin, 6'4" and a junior from Philadelphia, averaged nearly 19 a game 2 years ago at Towson. All right, out front now it comes to Martin. Martin to Jaquan Lyle. Lyle comes right side, throws one up, bank, and he missed it, taken off the window by Williams. Now to Lathan. Lathan front court. Lathan right side. Lathan pulls up and fires. Lathan missed the shot. Bounces twice on the iron and is taken by Malawach. Malawach now to Zane Martin. Martin comes down the middle, foul. Miners never got the ball stopped. And Jordan Lathan has his first foul, the second Miner team foul. Also in the ball game for New Mexico is Keith McGee, 6'3" junior from Rochester, New York. He played for Steve Green on a national championship team at South Plains College. Shot is missed by Manigault. He gets it back, and what do we got? We've got a foul going against Bryson Williams. And the outside official, Kelly Self, made the call.
Manigault, Coach Paul Weir calls him the best low post, left post scorer he's ever seen. And there you got it, right there against Bryson, left post, low. Bryson had to foul him.
Bryson's been in foul trouble a lot in the early season as Manigault, a 73% foul shooter, hits the first one. So the Lobos went, almost 4 minutes or more without a point. That ends a 10-0 Miner run. Manigault's next one is also good. He had 24 his last time out, his Lobo high against McNeese. All right, here's Lathan with it now to Boom, front court, Bryson Williams. Williams left side, in the middle to Lathan. Lobos are in a man-to-man. Left side, it comes to Sule Boom. Boom comes around a pick by Williams out front. Boom, right side now to Lathan. Lathan with 10 on the shot clock. Lathan comes around a pick by Williams. Left corner to Boom. He's got an open look from 3. It doesn't go. And the rebound taken by Jaquan Lyle. Last week's Mountain West Player of the Week. Underneath right side, it's Manigault, and he's fouled. Miner's a little slow getting back. And the Lobos can do that to you. And Jordan Lathan has his second quick foul. He's going to have to leave the game as Nigel Hawkins takes off the warm-up suit and will come into the game as Manigault goes right back to the line.
Slow getting back, Tice, but Lobos quick getting up the floor. That's their game.
They've got some athletes, don't they? Manigault's first one doesn't go off the front of the iron. The Lobos as a team came in at 75%. Lathan leaves. Hawkins.
Pretty dang good. In fact, Manigault, as good a free throw shooter as he is, Tice, is better field goal percentage at 75.
Hawkins, a 6'4" sophomore from Houston, as Manigault hits the second one. It's a 10-4 Miner lead. Front court, right side, Boom's got it. Boom out front. Boom working against McGee. Right wing pass taken by Edwards. Edwards out front to Villa, thought about it. Left side now, and it's right through the hands of a napping Nigel Hawkins and out of bounds. Nigel must have taken his eyes off the pass.
Wake up, Nigel. While he's open for a 3, I think he was shooting before he caught it.
Miner's second turnover. The Lobos have 4. Each team with 6 rebounds. New Mexico down by 6, nearly 7 minutes in attacks. It's Jaquan Lyle. Lyle around the pick by Manigault. Out front now, it comes to Martin. Martin left corner, 3 ball by Keith McGee doesn't go. And the rebound right side, Manigault. Now to Malawach. Malawach shoots and nails a 3 from the right wing side.
Malawach very consistent.
Lobos' first field goal came more than 7 minutes in. New Mexico knocking down about 7.5 threes a game. They trail 10-7. They've scored the last 6 points. All right, it comes left of the lane to Bryson Williams. He turns, half hook doesn't go, and it's taken by McGee, and now to Jaquan Lyle. Lyle front court right side. Lyle had his career high 31 2 games ago against Green Bay. Shoots from the right wing corner and nails a three.
Wow, that's a step back NBA type three.
9-0 run for New Mexico. We're tied at 10. All right, here's Edwards. Now to Sule Boom out front. Nearly 8 minutes gone. Boom in the middle of the floor working against Keith McGee. The Miners a little stagnant in the half court. Boom comes around a pick set by Williams. Out top now to Villa. Left side Edwards. Right wing it comes to Boom. Boom to Villa. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Boom. Boom drives into the lane. Boom, left corner. Here's Hawkins for 3. Doesn't go. Miners ice cold from beyond the arc. Just 2 out of 8. Lyle the other way. Jaquan Lyle runs over. Sule Boom takes another charge. And Jaquan Lyle is New Mexico's first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout with 11:42 till halftime, tied at 10 from Van Wagner at UTEP basketball. Brought to you by the Oscar Arrieta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Howdy, Lauren Hodges with Longhorn Distributing, and we welcome UTEP's new miners and Coach Terry. And we welcome you to our store at 5516 East Paisano, just 2 blocks south of I-10. For cleaning equipment, check out the #1 brand in the USA, Hot Sea Pressure Washers. For solvent-free parts washers, it's the Cuda. For floor care, it's Karcher. And for waterless cleaning, it's Optimus Steam Cleaners. See them all at Longhorn Distributing, 5516 East Paisano in the middle of El Paso, or call 772-9092.
Can I sign your cast next? It's my turn after him. How did you hurt your arm anyway?
I fell off the trampoline trying to do a front flip.
Oh my gosh, why would you do that?
It was a double dog dare.
Did you get in trouble?
No, but my mom took me to the ER at Las Palmas del Sol. It's a good thing too, because my arm hurt a lot. What are you drawing?
I'm drawing a heart. I can't imagine sitting in the waiting room with a broken arm.
Oh no, the doctors and nurses saw me right away. They were so cool. They said this sort of thing happens all the time, especially if you play sports or are a daredevil like me. They're helping people all the time with emergencies.
They called you a daredevil?
I know, right? That makes me wonder, do you think I can still jump with my cast on?
Accidents and double dog dares happen. That's why you need the right healthcare system. With 4 emergency departments and 2 hospitals, Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare has El Paso covered. Learn more at elpasoer.com.
Listening to UTEP basketball,
presented by the Oscar Arrieta Allstate Agency
on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Earlier, the Miners enjoyed a 10-0 run. The Lobos currently have scored the last 9 points. UTEP without a point for over 3 minutes now. We're tied at 10. Boom with it out front. Boom left wing side to Darrell Edwards. Out front to Effie Odigiu's checked in. 6'9" sophomore from Houston. All right, here's Edwards, left corner. Edwards comes to the dribble. Edwards into the lane. Edwards jump stop. Edwards in traffic. Edwards had it knocked away and gets it back. Out front to Villa with 2 on the shot clock. He misses a 3 out front. Effie's got the rebound. He muscles up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Tough work down low by Effie Odigi. J.J. Caldwell has his first foul. The second New Mexico team foul, and the Miners will shoot their first free throws of the game.
Oh, Odigi looks so tough, Tice, minus his 30 pounds from last year. Chiseled this year, powerful there in the offensive glass.
Effie is a 75% shooter. The Miners are 72.5% as a team, and Odigi hits the first one.
Played so well as a freshman in his first game up there at the pit last year.
That ends a more than 3.5-minute Miners scoring drought. 2 foul shots made by Odigi, and UTEP retakes the lead at 12-10.
Keep the pressure on now. Fresh legs in the game for the Miners. Keep the pressure on defensively.
J.J. Caldwell had some problems with it. Out now to Zane Martin, right corner to McGee. Now to Caldwell. He throws a pass that's deflected away and out of bounds into the left wing corner by Effie Odigi.
Deflected by Odigi. New quickness as well.
Odigi last year, the leading rebounder, is a true freshman in Conference USA. Comes in left side, Carlton Bragg Jr. Now to Zane Martin at midcourt, comes around a Bragg pick out top. Stops his dribble, right corner, throws it away and out of bounds. Off the hand of McGee.
6 turnover by the Lobos. Miners forcing them into some errant passes in the early going.
Lobos averaging 16.5 turnovers thus far. Miners have been averaging just over 16 themselves per game. All right, Boom with it. Now to Edwards, attacking zone. UTEP by 2, nearing the midway point of the first half. Left of the lane, ODG skips it right wing to Boom. Boom comes into the lane underneath, scoops one up, and Bragg sends it right back out of there. It's taken by McGee. Front court, left side, Vance Jackson. A transition 3 that he misses. Villa with a rebound. And now to Sule Boom. Boom front court, left side. Miners by 2. Pass taken away by Caldwell, as ODG didn't come for it.
Exactly
front court,
right.
left side, Vance Jackson. Jackson underneath the Bragg. Bragg against Effie. Drop step, nuzzles one up, foul, Effie ODG.
Fans don't like it, but you're going to call that. The body against the body. Ref's going to call it down low in the paint.
5 Miner team fouls. First personal charge to ODG. Carlton Bragg Jr., a 72% foul shooter, will have 2 throws.
Arizona State and Kansas.
69 games he played in a couple of years with the Jayhawks. Missed the first one, did Bragg. Last year, he was eligible at the semester for the Lobos. The Miners did not see him in the game up at the pit. He wasn't yet eligible.
Miners brag about their Duquesne and New Jersey Institute of Technology transfers. These guys got Power 5 transfers.
Bragg made the second one, 12-11. We're midway through the half. Miners by 1. Front court ODG, now to Boom. Boom out front, working against Vance Jackson. Lobos are man-to-man. Now it's ODG out front to Hawkins. Right wing to Villa. Villa's pass is batted away. Turnover taken by Bragg. Here's Caldwell, knocked down and fouled by Edwards, and that's 6 Miner team fouls. The next one's going to have the Lobos in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Edwards with his first foul.
That could be a huge point, Tice. Lobos with only 1 foul thus far.
All right. Caldwell inbounds to Carlton Bragg Jr. Now to Caldwell in the middle to Zane Martin. Martin, one-on-one with Edwards. Martin pulls back, shoots a 3. Looks good, and it is.
Sweet left-handed touch.
Third 3. In fact, all 3 Lobo field goals have been Trey's. New Mexico leads it 14-12. Their second lead of the game, and it's their biggest lead. ODG left side to Hawkins, foul, and it's going to go against Zane Martin. First foul on him, 3rd Lobos team foul. Miners will inbound along the left wing sideline, trailing by 2. Their biggest lead was at 10-1. All right, here's Sule Boom with it. Boom comes down the left wing. Boom now reverses around a pick out front by ODG. Left side, Edwards, a long 3. Looks good, he made it. Darrell Edwards, his second tray, the 3rd for UTEP. And with 9 minutes to play in the half, UTEP leads at 15-14. Left side, Martin, Euro step in the lane, reverse layup, and he missed. Bragg missed a tip in, and it's taken by ODG. Now to Boom. Boom front court. Boom comes to the foul line, pulls up and fires, and he hits it. Sule Boom with his first points. Lathan, the only Miner starter that hasn't scored. UTEP with 5 unanswered, leads 17-14.
Fans haven't seen it yet, but Sule sure can shoot it.
Vance Jackson shoots and misses a 3 left wing. It's taken by Bragg, knocked away by ODG, and picked up by Boom. Here come the Miners. Boom down the middle, Boom to the rack. Boom lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Lobos. It'll stay with the Miners as Bryson Williams returns, and Eric Villa leaves the ball game.
Bryson back in with just 1, I believe. 1 foul.
Jaquan Lyle back in for New Mexico. Boom brings in the left wing corner to Williams. They double him. Now to Boom on the wing. Boom underneath right side. ODG, and ODG scores!
Assist to Sule Boom.
Miners with 7 unanswered. They lead at 19-14.
Boom had 11-4 the other night, Touch, but gave the fans a hint of what's to come.
J.J. Caldwell, left side of the lane to Jaquan Lyle. Lyle, drop step, comes underneath, scoops it up, and he scores. Nice low post move against Darrell Edwards.
So strong. Darrell just too small.
Jordan Lyle with 5. That ends a 7-0 Miner run. UTEP by 3 at 19-16. Right side, Sule Boom for UTEP. Boom comes out front. Right side, Edwards, a long high arc 3. That's too strong. Taken off the window by McGee, and he's fouled by, I think, Bryson Williams. That's not where UTEP wants Bryson to get his fouls.
Not his second, anyway, in the first half. Certainly not.
And we've got a timeout with 7:35 till the break. Miners are leading the Lobos 19-16 from Van Wagner. It's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arieta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Do you hear that Coors Light being poured? It's the perfect temperature. How can I tell just based on the sound? I can't. But I can see that the mountain on the can is blue. And when the mountain is blue, your Coors Light is perfectly cold. Coors Light is cold lagered for a crisper taste, cold filtered for brightness and clarity, and cold packaged for peak refreshment. Doesn't that sound good? 2019 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Are you ready for a great burger, a cold beer, or an old-fashioned hand-scooped milkshake or malt? Hudson's Classic Grill and Bar is the place you want to be. Open every day at 11 a.m., Hudson's has something for you, your friends, and your family. Salads, freshly grilled burgers and chicken sandwiches, great wings, nachos, and all the games on over 20 big-screen TVs. Happy Hour Daily with a full bar featuring cocktails, beer, and wine. Stop by Hudson's Grill today. Hudson's Grill, 1770 Lee Trevino at Traywood, serving El Pasoans for over 33 years.
With so many products in today's digital world, let Superior Copy Machines help your business run more efficiently. Superior Copy Machines specializes in digital document solutions that will help you be successful. Copy, print, scan, fax, and store documents along with superior managed IT services, network support, and VoIP phone systems. Locally owned and operated for almost 50 years, Superior Copy Machines prides itself on 2 hours or less service response time. Superior Copy Machines, 533-9821. Proud partner of UTEP Athletics.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arieta Allstate Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
One unfortunate thing we have seen early on in the season is foul trouble nearly every game in the first half for Bryson Williams, and he's got his second foul here. Keith McGee missed the front end of the 1-and-1, and FEODG clears it.
And he is out of the game. Coach Terry doesn't like to play Bryson with 2.
Deion Stroud is in the game, 6'5" freshman from Fresno, at a game-high 14 for the Miners in their victory over Eastern New Mexico here on Friday night. Boom's got it, right side to Hawkins. Hawkins to Boom, around an ODG pick. Boom out front, he's going to shoot a 3. That's way off to the right. And it's taken by Caldwell at midcourt to McGee. McGee right side to Bragg. It goes right through his hands, and it's picked up by Villa. Lobo turnover. Now to Boom. Miners by 3. Boom left side for 3. Boom!
Yeah, Tyson. Listen, that's something. Sule's missed the last couple, and he's come right back down and shooting a 3 with the same confidence.
Fourth Miner 3. Boom with 5. We've got a collision and a blocking foul on Hawkins as he collided with Jaquan Lyle. Hawkins with his first foul, and that's 8 Miners team fouls. And the Lobos again will shoot 1-and-1.
Coach Terry coaches his shooters through the slumps. Keep shooting, he says to them, and Sule does. Knocks down a jumper.
1-and-1 for Jaquan Lyle, this week's Mountain West Conference Player of the Week. 94.5% foul shooter is Lyle, and he hits the first one. He's made 18 of his first 19 free throw attempts this season. Lyle leads the Lobos with 6.
He is a player, 6'4", 205, solid, strong NBA prototype.
Second one is also good. And the Miners' lead is 4 at 22-18. All right, here comes Boom against pressure. Front court to Villa. Villa to Boom. Boom in attacking zone. 6:35 to play in the half. Miners by 4. Boom with it out front. Boom comes right side with a pass to Hawkins. Hawkins holds it now to Boom. 10 on the shot clock. Left corner, it's Sule Boom. Boom crosses over, comes toward the lane. The runner is too strong, and it's taken by Carlton Bragg. Now to Jaquan Lyle. 6:15 to play in the half. Lyle out front against Stroud. Lyle comes left side. Lyle's going to shoot a three, but he travels first. Tried to do way too much.
Well, Dion in his grill as well. The freshman playing some D. Tice getting some early clock time. He had a great game. Leading score of 14 the other night.
All right, here's Sule Boom to attack with the Miners up by 4. Boom working against Malawach. Boom is double teamed now. Bounces out front to Villa. Right side Stroud. Stroud to Villa. Pump fakes. Comes toward the lane. Right side Stroud. Right baseline Odigi. And he knocks down a little one-handed 10-footer from the right baseline.
How about the short corner? Wide open like the back door.
Odigi with 6. Miners lead is 6 at 24-18. Left baseline.
Offensive.
Manigault, and he runs over Odigi. I thought he traveled first, to be honest with you.
Probably so.
It's an offensive foul charge to Manigault.
But the impressive thing there, Effie had the quickness to beat him to the spot.
Along the baseline.
Couldn't have done that last year.
First foul on Manigault, 4th New Mexico team foul with 5:40 to play in the half. Miners by 6, and here comes Boom.
Miners have taken charges all year.
Boom comes right side. Boom stops his dribble. They overplay Hawkins. You got to move from there.
Come and get it.
And Boom's got to call a timeout. 32nd timeout with 5:25 left to play in the half. Hawkins was standing there. You've got to kind of move without the basketball.
Well, as soon as you see your teammate pick up the ball, you sprint to his outside hand. As Coach Haskins has brainwashed us to do time after time. Yeah, Sule just left out there to hang on his own. But 3 timeouts left for the Miners, so maybe they wanted to take it.
I want to remind you, tomorrow night, it'll be the next edition of UTEP football with Dana Dimmel, and we'll be live at Hudson's Classic Grill, 1770 Lee Trevino at Traywood on El Paso's east side, talking UTEP football from 6 until 7 o'clock. Come on by and have one of their hand-scooped malts or shakes, a burger, chicken sandwich, some of their great wings, a salad. No one does it quite like Hudson's Classic Grill. UTEP football with Dana Dimmel tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at Hudson's. And if you can make it, we'll have it for you right here on 600 ESPN El Paso. Lobos in a zone off the inbound. Villa's got it. 5 on the shot clock. Now to Odigi. I'm not sure the Miners know. Boom's got it. 2 seconds, 1 second. And we've got a traveling violation against Boom. I think part of the problem was most of the Miners on the floor had no idea that the shot clock was running down.
Coming out of a timeout, though.
Right.
Inexcusable.
Right. Which you should know. But are you listening?
Smart by where to go zone, though. Miners are a little bit lackadaisical against it.
All right, here's J.J. Caldwell. Caldwell out front. Caldwell comes left wing side. Caldwell lobs out front to Zane Martin. Martin around a pick by Manigault. Now to Malawach. Malawach drives into the lane, jump stop, scoops it off the window, scores, and draws the contact. And he's got a chance at an and one. Eric Villa has his second foul, so plenty of foul problems for UTEP and only 4 team fouls for New Mexico. Malawach has 5 points. He'll go to the line for the first time. 78% on the year for him.
Well, you want to get them in foul trouble, Miners have got to pound it inside like they did the first 4 or 5 possessions.
Titus Verhoeven makes his first UTEP appearance of the night. Verhoeven from Manteca, California, is a first-year Miner at 6'9", a sophomore, transfer from Duquesne University. Malawach completes the 3-point play. Lobos within 3 at 24-21, 4:45 to play in the half.
I love him. Love Verhoeven. See what he can do. He's a smart player.
Lobos stay in a zone. Here's Boom with it. Right corner to Stroud. Along the baseline, short corner to Odigi. Odigi's going to shoot. It's too strong, and it's pulled down by Zane Martin. Now to Lyle. Lyle front court. Lyle left side to Caldwell. Out front it comes right side to Malawach, and Malawach travels. Lobos' 10th turnover of this first half. Wow.
Give that one to the young Dion Stroud, sprinting out to put some tough D on him.
Miners have 5 turnovers. UTEP by 3. Wow. As it comes into Sule Boom.
Young team on the floor, Taish.
All right, Boom crosses midcourt. We got Edwards, and then nothing but sophomores and freshmen. All right corner Edwards. Edwards out front to Stroud. Stroud to Verhoeven. Verhoeven left side to Boom. Now to Stroud. Right side Edwards. Bounces in low, and it's stolen. It's taken by Caldwell. Here's the lead to Zane Martin, and he had it slapped away from behind and out of bounds by a hustling Verhoeven retreating. And we've got our media stoppage in play. 3:57 till halftime. Miners 24, Lobos 21 from Van Wagner. It's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arieta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Oscar Arieta's agency. They'll help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping you bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Oscar Arieta's agency has 5 locations to help you across El Paso County, so you can enjoy the things that matter most. Call Oscar Arieta's Allstate Agency today for a free personalized insurance proposal at 915-400-6000. Are you in good hands?
Start writing your letter to Santa if you're ready to get double the reward points on all qualifying purchases with a GECU Rewards credit card. Then save up your points and redeem them for cashback, gift cards, travel, and much more. This special offer ends December 31st, so don't wait to apply today at GECU.com with the GECU mobile app or by visiting your nearest location. Join our family and become a member today. Subject to credit qualification and approval. Other conditions apply. Additional details and full terms at GECU.com. Equal opportunity lender.
Howdy, Lauren Hodges of Longhorn Distributing, and we're ready for UTEP basketball with Coach Terry and the new Miners. And we're ready to show you all the cleaning products for your vehicles and business at our store at 5516 East Paisano, 2 blocks south of I-10. And to get the season off to a hot start, we've teamed with Hot Sea Pressure Washers for this special deal. If you've been in business for 3 years, you can buy a Hot Sea hot or cold pressure washer with no payments for 6 months on approved credit. 6 months, no payments. Details at Longhorn Distributing.
You're listening to UTEP basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arieta Allstate Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
Both teams on the season over 50% from the floor, but you wouldn't know it in the first half tonight. Lobos shooting 31.5%. Miners 37.5%. Zane Martin right side drives toward the lane, throws one up on the run, and he scores. Strong move to the hole.
I like him.
Zane Martin's got 5. And the Lobos within 1 at 24-23.
Townsend University, Maryland.
Stroud with it. Out front now to Edwards. Comes around a pick by Odigi, and out front to Verhoeven. Right side, Verhoeven gets it back, and now to Edwards. Right side, Stroud's going to shoot a 3. It's too strong, and it's taken by Zane Martin. Here's the lead. It's left side to Lyle. Lyle had it punched away by Stroud. Goes back to get it. Next foul for the Miners will put the Lobos in the double bonus. All right, Caldwell, right side, Zane Martin. Here comes a long 3, flat, and it's an air ball, and it's taken by Odigi.
Blocked out by Effie.
Now to Boom. Boom in attacking zone. 3 minutes to play and a half. UTEP's lead is 1. Right side, Stroud. Stroud out front to Boom. Left side, Edwards. Edwards to Boom. He's got to look from 3. Can the Miners make one? No. And it's taken by Manigault. Manigault to Lyle. Miners getting looks. They're not making anything. All right, Lyle is fouled by Stroud on the dribble. It'll be 2 shots for Lyle on the Miners' 10th team foul. The first personal charge to Dion Stroud.
Lobos' length, I think, bugging these guys a little bit. Sewell and Darryl Edward, a little bit smaller type guards. And yeah, you're right, Tice. They're just not getting clean looks.
Lobos are going to be shooting their 13th and 14th free throws of this first half. You know how many UTEP has tried? 2. However, the Miners have taken 15 of their 26 shots from 3. That's one reason why.
It's odd. It's an odd stat for the Miners. Usually it's pounded inside the Bryson.
Lyle misses only his 2nd free throw of the year on the first one.
When Miners go against a zone, they tend to do that, though. Just settle.
Vance Jackson back on the floor for New Mexico. 6 of the 8 Lobos, Caldwell and McGee being the exceptions, have scored.
Starters in for the Lobos. Not true for the Miners.
Lyle hits the 2nd one. And for New Mexico, they have caught UTEP at 24.
Back in that zone again.
All right, here's a pass deflected. And Verhoeven's got to go get it. And it goes out of bounds. Miners will inbound with 18 left on the shot clock. Nigel Hawkins made the lazy pass. All right, it comes in to Sule Boom. Boom front court. Boom right side. Boom to Hawkins. Hawkins to Boom. Boom right side. Boom with 7 on the shot clock. Boom in low to ODG. Turns, and ODG is fouled. It'll be the 5th Lobo team foul. And it's going to go against Carlton Bragg Jr. That's his first foul. No one for New Mexico has more than 1 foul.
That's how you draw the fouls, though. Get it inside in the paint to Effie or Verhoeven. Great job by Sule.
Boom to inbound, baseline to the right of the goal. He reset the shot clock to 20.
So get the Miners on an OB baseline here.
Comes into Verhoeven. Verhoeven now to Edwards. They're going to try and trap him. Edwards skips it out front to ODG above the foul line. His jumper is down for 2.
He's hungry. Give me the ball, I'll shoot it.
ODG's got 8 off the Miner bench. UTEP by 2. Los Mineros 26-24. 1:55 to play in the half. All right, out front here's Caldwell. Caldwell around a Bragg pick. Caldwell now to Lyle. Lyle comes right side. Lyle along the baseline. Bragg. He tried to muscle one up. He didn't get it, but it's taken by Lyle. Lyle's corner of the key jumper right side is down for 2 to tie the game at 26.
Oh, he is good.
10 points for Lyle, first player for either side in double figures. And now the Miners throw it away and out of bounds.
Again, Sule a little lazy up top with a lazy pass.
7 UTEP turnovers. By the way, Sule Boom, 2 out of 10 from the floor in this first half. 2 out of 10.
It's not him. He's a truly an elite shooter, but fans have not seen it yet this year.
Wonder if he's pressing.
No, I think he's pressing. It's the first game. Totally agree with you. But no snap in the passes either against the zone. Have some snap.
Here's Lyle left side. Lyle throws one down the middle to Bragg. Banks it up and he scores it, cutting down the lane.
Like when big guys cut. Love that.
28-26 New Mexico. Lobos have made 5 of their last 7 shots. Hawkins with it out top. Hawkins now to Edwards. Out front to Verhoeven. Reverses it right side to Boom. Boom to Verhoeven. Left side Edwards. Edwards Verhoeven. And now to Boom. Boom to Edwards. Into the left corner Hawkins. Hawkins drives the lane. Scoops one up on the run. It rolls around and off. It's taken by Hawkins and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Started up. The New Mexico foul is going to go to J.J. Caldwell, and he's the first Lobo with as many as 2 fouls. 6 New Mexico team fouls. 2 throws for Nigel Hawkins.
A guard finally gets an offensive board for the Miners.
Hawkins 1 of 2 from the line this year, and now make it 2 out of 3 as he's in the scorebook. Seconds left to play until halftime. 1 more for Hawkins, and that one is good as well. And we're knotted at 28. Here comes Zane Martin for New Mexico. Martin comes down the left wing side, stops his dribble out front to Jaquan Lyle. 1-on-1 with Edwards, comes right side. Strong move to the hole, banks it up and missed it. And then Bragg fumbled the rebound out of bounds. We've got a foul going against the Lobos.
ODG, great position, Tice. Bragg forced to push him away to get the glass. Effie draws it.
Bragg's got his 2nd foul, the 7th Lobo team foul. Will go to the other end, and Effie ODG will shoot 1-and-1. Miners finally getting into the bonus in the final half minute of play in this first half. Amen. Miners All Access is the TV show that takes you inside UTEP athletics each week. See it Friday night at 11:05 p.m. on KFOX TV 14, an hour and a half later on CBS 4, and then Saturday morning at 8:30 back on KFOX TV. Miners All Access, sponsored by Martin Tire. ODG missed the front end. The shot clock is off. We're tied at 28. The Lobos can get the last shot. All right, here's Lyle with it in midcourt. Jaquan Lyle missed the last 2 years. He had a ruptured Achilles a year ago. Foul, a silly foul on Edwards, holding at midcourt. And that gives one of the best foul shooters in the nation a chance to shoot 2 free throws. Edwards has his 2nd foul. Wow, why would you foul out there?
Your hands down, Daryl. Move your feet, not your hands. Brainwash yourself.
Lobos are going to take
that.
16 free throws in this half. Yeah. 16.
It's really an unbelievable stat, Tice. Miners have to consider themselves pretty fortunate to be tied here, when they've been to the line only twice.
Lyle's first one nets him his 11th point of the first half. At halftime, we'll send you into our studios where Sal Montes is standing by. He'll update scores of other games. Lyle hits both, 8.6 to go. And Rodney Terry takes another timeout, or did the Lobos take that one? I think New Mexico might have taken that one. The Miners have already used a timeout.
Yep. Must have been.
8.6 seconds left to play in the half. I think Paul Weir was setting up his defense. It was a Lobos timeout. Miners' next action will be a week from tomorrow night, Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 27th. East Central University from Ada, Oklahoma will be here at 7:05.
UTEP.
And of course, this is the week of the I-10 rivalry. Football, the Miners and the New Mexico State Aggies, Saturday at Aggie Memorial Stadium. We'll have it for you starting at 1:30 with the Longhorn Distributing countdown to tip-off show this Saturday.
Yes, sir. Miners get a W this Saturday.
Full court pressure, Verhoeven inbound. Comes into Sule Boom. Sule stumbles, now comes into the forecourt. Boom bounces underneath it, so DG, and he scores with 3 seconds to play in the half. The Lobos inbound before they can do anything with it.
Play by Boom.
Sounds to end the half.
Boom to Effie.
Effie Odigi with double figures off the bench in the first half. We're right where we started. It's halftime in the Don Haskins Center. The Miners and the New Mexico Lobos tied at 30 in this, the 145th renewal of the great Southwestern rivalry. We'll take a timeout when we come back. First half scoring totals on 600 ESPN El Paso.
When disaster strikes, call the experts that El Pasoans have been calling since 1946. Milliken Construction will put our 70 years of expertise to work for you.
Milliken Construction is now proud to offer water restoration services when you're hit with the unexpected. You have my personal promise that we'll deliver the services to get the job done.
Milliken Construction, the company you can trust.
Combining home and auto with State Farm gets you great coverage for less. Combining 90s R&B with State Farm radio ads gets you this jam covered for free.
Let's do it. Combine it. My policy, my wallet is waiting. Come on, jump on it. Home and auto.
For more coverage, visit statefarm.com.
Combine it.
In El Paso, Hunt Company's roots run deep, stretching back to 1947, when the Hunt family opened the doors to a small retail lumber and building store in the Lower Valley. Through hard work, Hunt has become one of the nation's leading diversified real estate services companies. But as far as we've come, Hunt has never left where we began. That's because we're proud to be part of El Paso, proud to support UTEP, and still very proud to say the same thing we did over 60 years ago. Go Miners.
Season tickets for the 2019-2020 UTEP men's and women's basketball campaigns are on sale now. Ronnie Terry's Miner men returned 3 of their top 4 scorers and have added a heralded recruiting class, while Kevin Baker's Miner women welcome back 3 starters. Men's season tickets start at just $160, while women's tickets start at just $60. Get yours at the UTEP season ticket office at 201 Glory Road, online at utepminers.com/tickets, or call 747-6150. Don't miss it. Become a UTEP basketball season ticket holder today.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arieta All-State Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
John Teicher and Steve Yellen back in the Don Haskins Center. Halftime, the Miners and the New Mexico Lobos tied at 30. First half scoring totals for New Mexico. They used 8 players. Starter J.J. Caldwell and Keith McGee off the bench did not score. Vance Jackson with a free throw. Carlton Bragg Jr. had
de ti. Cuando me traes a mi negra que la quiero ver aquí, con su rebozo de seda que le traje desde ti.
Y vaya porque nadie se anda dando. Si se baila en Tecalitlán, sí señor. All right, Miner fans, how about a nice round of applause for El Paso's finest folklorico groups, Noche de Latina.
I'm an aspiring beauty blogger, and this mermaid hair how-to, well, it's gonna get me a ton of likes. But leaving this burning hot hair straightener on this towel, that's a thumbs down emoji. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, well, paying for this, it's gonna leave a mark. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
You're in good hands, and from Oscar Arrieta's agency, go Miners!
It was a double dog dare. Anna said I couldn't do a backflip, but I knew I could if I wanted to. I landed funny and fell off the trampoline. My wrists hurt really bad. My parents took me to the ER at Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare. The nurses were really nice, and the doctors helped me feel better fast. Mom and Dad felt better too. I'm glad they chose Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare.
Picks up, Miners! your minor pride with the GECU Pickaxe Rewards credit card. Earn 1.5 points for every dollar spent on qualifying purchases and redeem them for cashback, gift cards, merchandise, travel, and more. Apply now at GECU.com. GECU is proud to be the official credit union of UTEP Athletics.
Miner fans, your UTEP women's basketball team is back in action this Saturday, November the 23rd against New Mexico State for the Battle of I-10. Help us orange out New Mexico State. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. For tickets, call 915-747-5234. The Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl is on New Year's Eve. It's the ACC versus the Pac-12 in El Paso's biggest party of the year. The Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Tuesday, December the 31st at noon. For tickets, go to sunbowl.org or Ticketmaster.com. It's El Paso's greatest game. Miner fans, your men's basketball team is back in action at the Don Haskins Center Wednesday, November the 27th when they host East Central University. Tip-off is 7 p.m. For tickets, visit utepminers.com/tickets or call 915-747-5234. Join the Miner Athletic Club today and help support over 325 UTEP student athletes. Learn how you can make your impact by visiting minerathleticclub.com. The Miner Athletic Club, creating champions. All right, Miner fans, let's make some noise and welcome back to the floor of the Don Haskins Center, your UTEP Mineros.
If the away team misses both foul shots in the second half at the 8-minute mark, everybody wins.
Bring your ticket the next business day and receive a free sandwich on us at our Airway location.
Remember, one sandwich, one person, one ticket.
Get loud! Go Miners!
Miner fans, don't miss out on any of the Miner men's basketball action this season. Purchase your mini plans today. Pick any 5 games this season. To purchase, call 915-747-6150 or visit utepminers.com/tickets. Miner fans, get inside UTEP basketball during the season. Join UTEP women's coach Kevin Baker and men's coach Rodney Terry and the voice of the Miners, John Teicher, for UTEP basketball with Kevin Baker and Rodney Terry, live on location Wednesday, December the 11th at Hilton Garden Inn, 111 West University Avenue. Or you can listen on your home for UTEP basketball, 600 ESPN El Paso.
La gente de mí, que si traigo el pelo de alguna manera, porque me gusta traerlo así, que porque escucho ese tipo de música, si es la que me gusta oír. Critican todo lo que ven en mí, inventan chismes que no son ciertos. Con quién hablo, con quién salgo, con quién ando, ¿qué te importa? Es mi vida. Si yo no le hago daño a nadie, ¿quién eres tú para decirme cómo vivir? ¿Quién eres tú? hablen de mí. En mi vida y yo soy así, Simón, me vale lo que piensen, hablen.
Miners should have the ball to start the second half. They will attack the goal to your right. The Lobos the goal to your left. That's in front of their benches in the second half. 145th time these two teams have met. They're 5-all since they went their separate ways. New Mexico to the Mountain West. The Miners staying in the Western Athletic Conference and eventually on to Conference USA. Lobos are going to be starting their 21st year in the Mountain West Conference. It doesn't seem possible.
The time gone.
Yeah. Of course, for the Miners, this is their 15th year at Conference USA.
Oh, the old whack. Don't you miss it.
Yeah.
Lathan at the point.
Throw in. Second half is underway. Lobos are going to start, looks like man-to-man. All right, right side, it comes to Boom. Now to Lathan. Out front to Villa. Left wing side, Edwards. Edwards out top to Lathan, to Edwards left side.
Get it to Bryce.
Now to Lathan, right side, Boom. He's got a good look from three. Sule hits it.
That guy, his last shot does not affect his next shot, Tice. That's big time for any shooter.
Boom's got 2 threes, 8 points. Miners lead 33-30. Right corner all alone is Malawach, and he nails a three, gets it right back. Malawach, his second three, he's got 9.
Malawach out of Sydney, Australia, the quiet one they call him.
We're knotted at 33. Lathan with it, right side, Boom. Boom against the man-to-man check of Caldwell, or are they in the zone? Anyhow, left side, Edwards misses a three, chases down his own miss in the corner. Edwards comes through the lane, right corner, Villa shoots a three, that doesn't go, and it's taken by Lyle.
Bryson's yet to touch it.
Lyle front court, Lyle right side, Lyle Euro step, Lyle throws it away, it's taken by Williams. Now to Lathan, 3-on-2. Lathan down the middle, left side, Villa running the floor. Oh, no foul. There was a foul. A late foul called.
Late technical foul.
They're calling a foul on Villa for grabbing the rim. Wow.
Man, what a turn of events. They have a breakaway slam dunk, and it turns into a T.
Villa missed a dunk, and that's his third foul. Wow.
I totally disagree with the call, though, Tice. He had a Lobo right underneath him, trying to evade. You're allowed to hang on the rim, actually, if you're evading injury or evading another player. That argument, certainly an argument can be made. Rodney's smiling.
So we'll go to the other end, and it'll be technical foul shots for Jaquan Lyle.
Tie game, remember this play.
Lyle misses his second free throw of the night. He had missed only one in the first 4 Lobo games.
94% free throw shooter. Well, Miner Maniacs give him that miss down at the other end, doing a hell of a job.
Lobos to inbound in a tie ball game, nearly a minute and a half into the second half. J.J. Caldwell out front, around a pick by Bragg, left side. Now to Bragg, but he didn't get it. It's taken by Williams. Now to Lathan. We've got a blocking foul at midcourt going against J.J. Caldwell. And that's 3 on Caldwell.
That's a good call. Boy, he has been a solid point guard for them.
First player for either side with 3. He'll leave, and Zane Martin will return to the game.
Zane, more of a big 2-guard, shooting guard. I love his left hand. But he's a nice 6-man coming in for the Lobos.
All right, it comes into Jordan Lathan, tied at 33. Lathan to Boom out front. Boom now to Darrell Edwards. Edwards left side to Boom. Boom, a one-bounce dribble. Now corner the key to Williams. Out front, Edwards. Edwards to Boom. Boom comes left baseline. Boom throws up a teardrop. Draws the contact. The shot wouldn't fall. Sule Boom will have free throws. And it was Zane Martin who picks up his second foul.
It's a shot that's become very popular the last decade or so. This floating jumper in the paint by guards. I do not like it. I like your feet planted, straight up and true for a jumper.
Sule Boom has yet to miss a free throw as a Miner. First trip tonight, he's 7 out of 7.
Boy, he got there a lot at San Francisco.
And now 8 out of 8 as he's got 9 points. And now we'll try and join Effie Odigi in double figures. Sule Boom averaged double figures as a freshman 2 years ago at the University of San Francisco. She hits both foul shots. And Miners lead by 2, 35-33. Zane Martin for New Mexico. Martin, front court, right side, Lyle. Lyle to Martin. Martin out front, batted away by Lathan. He's on a breakaway, and Lathan slams it down with 2 hands.
Oh, he was playing possum and playing asleep, and then the pass came, boom.
First points for Lathan. All 5 Miners starters now have scored. UTEP by 4. Martin with it. Now to Vance Jackson. Jackson down the middle. Jackson fumbles it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, and that's number 14 for New Mexico.
Vance doesn't need to be dribbling in the paint like that, but Villa all over him. Great defensive job by Eric.
All right, it comes into Lathan, and Lathan now to Boom. Lobos in that 1-2-2 3/4 court press. Miners break it. Boom with it. Boom. Out front now to Jordan Lathan, and now Eric Villa. Villa left side to Boom. Boom comes around a Bryson Williams pick. Left side, Villa. Villa with 10 on the shot clock. Villa out front now. Here's Edwards with it. Edwards into the lane. Edwards stops. Edwards banks. Edwards scores!
So patient, Teish. He lets defensive players fly past him. He's so patient. He gets a layup.
6 unanswered for the Miners, who lead by 6, 39-33, 3 minutes into the second half.
6-man in the game.
Lyle with it. A long 3, left to the top of the circle, in and out. Rebound, Bragg in traffic. Out front to Martin. Martin left hands a 3 on its way. That won't go. Eric Villa has it for UTEP.
The 3
and
happy.
outlets to Lathan. Lathan front court. Lathan right to the top of the circle. Now to Boom and back to Lathan with 3.5 minutes gone second half. Boom around a pick by Bryson Williams. Boom left side to Edwards. Edwards in low to Bryson. They double him. Bryson turns on Bragg. He's right under the basket. He travels.
Ooh, pressing. I don't mind seeing Bryson get the ball in the paint, Tyson, throwing it right back out. Inside-out offense. But he's really had a chance to shoot, so he's hungry.
Miners with their 9th turnover. They lead by 6. Here's Jaquan Lyle with it. Lyle comes around a pick by Bragg left side. Now right wing it comes to Malawach, drives into the lane, throws one up, in and out and back in again. Crossing the lane from right to left. He threw it back across his body and scored. Tough shot.
He is athletic, 6'7", gifted.
Here's Edwards on right wing, 39-35, 4 minutes gone second half. Lathan out front with it. Lathan around a pick by Williams, into the corner to Boom, drives baseline, stops, out front Villa, right side, Edwards alone, shoots, he nails a 3!
Yeah, you saw the ball had some pop in it, some zip in it, and you find an open wing.
Edwards has 11, the 3rd Miner in double figures. UTEP leads by 7.
Oh, Miners are passing it well.
Out front, here's Lyle with it. 15 and a half minutes to go. Lyle on right wing. Lyle comes into the lane. Lyle stops. Lyle puts one up, foul. Sule Boom. Free throws will be following the timeout. 15-18 left in regulation. Miners 42. Lobos 35 from Van Wagner. It's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
El Paso Orthopedic Specialists is your home for advanced orthopedic care. Our board-certified surgeons, Doctors Toribio Natividad and John Jackson, are experienced in treating bone and joint injuries and conditions that range from sports injuries to knee and shoulder reconstruction to total joint replacements. We work to enhance your health and get you back to doing what you love. Go online for more info or to make an appointment, visit ElPasoOrthopedicSpecialists.com.
To demonstrate State Farm mobile app's new voice-activated features, we bring you Pro QB and State Farm brand icon, Aaron Rodgers.
Thanks, enthusiastic voiceover.
Take it away.
Well, you can tell it stuff, like, show me my bill.
Here is your bill.
There you have it. Thanks, Aaron.
You don't want me to talk about how I can pull up my insurance card or call my agent?
We're out of time.
Well, I just did.
What a pro. Voice-activated help from the State Farm mobile app. Talk to an agent or visit statefarm.com today.
Thanks to ongoing Sunbowl renovations, new premium seating options are coming to UTEP football in 2020. Chairback seating, access to the new GCU Terrace and Hunt Family Sky Lounge, the only indoor premium space in the Sunbowl, plus prime parking will now be available. For more information on premium seating, visit UTEPathletics.com or contact the Minor Athletic Club at 915-747-8759. That's UTEPathletics.com, 915-747-8759. Reserve your premium seating for the 2020 UTEP football season today.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
And UTEP Basketball presented in part by Coors Light, official sponsor of the UTEP Miners 2019. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. Jaquan Lyle hits the first of two foul shots, fouled in the lane by Sule Boom prior to the timeout. Boom's first foul, first minor foul of the second half. Lyle now with 13 to lead the Lobos.
Coach Terry switching his guards off on Lyle.
And the second foul shot is going to be negated because Maluach slipped and fell into the lane.
Did he really?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, man, that was 94% free throw shoot. Awful mental mistake there by the Red.
Miners lead by 6. Lathan with it out top. Lobos in a 2-3 zone. Lathan comes down the right wing. Now to Villa. Villa right side to Lathan. Lathan comes out near midcourt. Lathan bounces, and it's a bad bounce pass. It's going to be stolen. The other way comes Zane Martin, and he lays it in with the left hand.
He goes coast. I like Zane.
Zane Martin with 7. Minor lead is 4 at 42-38. That type of bounce pass rarely has any success.
Jordan against the zone, not
Edwards
stellar.
with it, bounces left baseline. Coming underneath is Williams, and he missed, but he draws the foul. And he'll go to the line. It's Maluach with his first foul of the game.
Bryson finally gets it. Every college coach will agree. Every coach at any level against the zone, short corner. Get it to the short corner. Bryson gets it and gets fouled.
Third Lobos team foul. Williams, quiet night thus far, and he's missed the foul shot. Bryson is a 75% foul shooter. That's the Miners' second miss in 8 tries. 14:40 left to go. Miners by 4. Bryson's next one looks better, and it is for his 5th point. And it's a 43-38 Miners lead. Here comes Zane Martin up the floor. Crosses over. Martin stops. Right side, Jaquan Lyle. Lyle baseline. Cut off. Stops. Bounces it, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with New Mexico with 16 left on the shot clock. Martin will throw in to the left of the goal. Baseline. And he lobs in out front to Lyle. Jaquan Lyle. Shovels left side to Martin, who comes back to midcourt. Martin comes left side on Boom, now pulls back, shoots a 3. That doesn't go, and off the front of the rim. Good screen out and rebound, Williams. Now to Lathan, front court left side, Villa into the corner, Boom, baseline. Underneath to Bryson Williams, he had a ball stripped, loose on the deck, and it's taken by New Mexico. And here comes Lyle the other way. 6 minutes gone, second half. Lyle right side, throws one up, bank, and he missed it. Rebound Bragg, and Bragg scores, plus the foul.
That's huge. Bragg stays with it, gets the offensive glass.
Bryson Williams has his third foul.
Bryson with his third, huge.
Just can't stay out of foul trouble, at least not in the early season.
Yep. ODG in for Bryson.
Lobos back within 3, and Bragg will try and complete the and one as ODG returns, and Williams will sit down. Bryson able to play only 9 minutes in the first half. Here's Bragg's foul shot, and that completes the three-point play and doubles his scoring total to 6. Lobos within 2 at 43-41. Boom with it. Front court, ODG. ODG bounces to Boom. And now to Lathan out front. Lobos fall back into that 2-3 zone. Lathan comes around a pick by ODG. Lathan out front to Villa. Villa back to Lathan, right wing to Boom. Along the baseline, ODG in the short corner. ODG comes to the dribble, right wing, shot clock at 5. Now Villa corner the key right side. Shot went in and came out. Bragg clears it for the Lobos. Now to Lyle, front court left wing. Lyle comes toward the lane, stops, right side Caldwell. In low to Bragg. Bragg turns on ODG, nice move. Banks one up, half hook, and he missed it. ODG fumbled the rebound, it's taken by Boom. Now to Lathan. Lathan front court. 7 minutes into the second half. Lathan on right wing. Now to Edwards. Edwards left wing to Boom. Boom out front to Edwards. Edwards pump fakes, comes toward the lane, throws one up on the run, and down she goes.
A Euro against a zone in the paint.
Edwards has 7.5, 13 on the night. Miners by 4 with 12:40 to go. 45-41.
Put that in your repertoire.
Lyle with it for the Lobos. Out front, one-on-one with Edwards. Miners are man-to-man. Lyle around a pick by Manigault. Lyle toward the lane. Now to Manigault. Comes underneath. Is stripped and fouled, I think. Or is it just out of bounds to the Lobos? Oh, they're calling a foul, and it's going to go against the Miners. And it's going to go against Boom. Sule's got his second foul. Third Miner team foul. 2 shots for Corey Manigault.
I always tell players, don't make it look like a foul. It probably isn't a foul. If you get all ball, you strip it, but if you're reaching in, if you're looking like you're fouling the guy, ref will call it. Tough, close, tight game.
Corey Manigault right hands the first one up, and he missed another one. Manigault, 3 out of 5 now in the game. He does not have a field goal tonight, coming off a Lobo high of 24 against McNeese in the pit on Saturday.
He touched it once in the low left post, the first possession of the game, Tice. I don't think he's gotten it back there again. Miners have him well scouted.
One more for Manigault, and that one doesn't go as well. He missed a pair. Miner lead continues 4, and they come the other way. Lathan with it. Lathan left side, stops. Out front now to Boom. Boom veers right wing to Edwards. He's got a 3, and he missed that one. Rebound pulled down by Manigault. To Zane Martin. Martin quickly into the front court. Martin left side to a streaking Caldwell, who throws one up, and he scores, plus the foul. Wow, Miners never got the ball stopped.
Somebody's got to get Caldwell coming down the floor. Nobody caught him.
4 fouls now on Eric Villas, so he's done for a while with 12:01 left to go.
Miners should have gotten back in a man. It was as if they didn't know who had Caldwell.
Caldwell's first points of the game. All 5 Lobo starters now have scored. Caldwell completes the 3-point play and makes it a 1-point game at 45-44.
Lycan, Texas A&M transfer.
All right, front court, left wing Edwards. Now to Lathan, around a pick by ODG. Into the corner, a 3-pointer, Boom. It doesn't go. Rebound taken by Caldwell, and he throws it away. Edwards has it. Edwards down the middle. Edwards all the way. Edwards scores, and a foul. Timeout on the floor. 11:43 left in regulation. Mineros 47, Lobos 44. From Van Wagner, it's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Allstate Oscar Arrieta Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Are you a rabid UTEP sports fan? Then Pete's Pass is a great idea for you. You'll receive admission to all UTEP home soccer, volleyball, and softball games, plus tennis and rifle matches, and track and field meets. Over 50 UTEP athletic events in all for just $40. For more information on getting your very own Pete's Pass, call the UTEP season ticket office at 747-6150. And if you're part of a youth team and wish to attend a UTEP Olympic athletic event for free, call 747-7450 for more information.
Make the most out of your trip and stay at the Hilton Garden Inn University. From the minute you walk through the door, they are all about bright-hearted hospitality. They are your home away from home. Come enjoy their minorita while lounging by the heated pool and jacuzzi. Or stop by the Garden Grill for their famous diddle dog. Their beautiful ballroom is perfect for weddings, quinceañeras, family reunions, and even corporate events. They offer special discounted rates on group rooms and weekend stays. Call their sales department today and make your trip one you won't forget.
Parents, don't miss out on the chance for your children to be a part of the UTEP Minor Kids Club. For $25 each, Kids Club members receive complimentary admission to all UTEP Olympic sporting events, as well as one kids ticket to a predetermined football and men's basketball game. Each Minor Kids Club member will also receive official Kids Club items you won't find anywhere else. For more information and to sign your children up for the Minor Kids Club, go to utepminors.com/kids club.
Listening to UTEP basketball,
presented by the Oscar Arrieta All-State Agency
on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Eric Villa, we are corrected, as 3 fouls plus a technical, as Darrell Edwards, the graduate transfer guard, has taken over in the second half, completes the three-point play. He's got 10.5, 16 on the night. Miners by 4, 48-44. Both teams 50% in the second half after under 40 in the first half. Manigault, left baseline, comes underneath, missed a scoop shot, gets it back, and he scores over ODG.
Miners need to realize that's where he loves it. Low left, you got to double him there.
First field goal for Manigault, he's got 5. Miners lead is 2 at 48-46. Left side, Boom. Boom lobs out front at midcourt to Lathan. Coming up on 11 minutes left in regulation. Lathan right side, stops into the corner. It's Edwards, back to Lathan. Lathan, left side, Boom. Sule drives baseline, down the middle to Villa. Villa dishes to ODG, right side, Edwards. Miners overpassed. We've got a 3-second violation against the Miners.
Totally.
Miners really overpassed.
Yep. I mean, he needs to realize that when he gets the ball in the lane.
Too unselfish.
Yeah, he's already been there for a couple seconds. You got to shoot it, EV.
See a 3-second violation called once about every 3 years now. Never see it anymore.
Players know better.
Caldwell with it, right side to Lyle. Lyle drives baseline, makes a strong move to the hole, scores, draws the foul, and got a chance to give New Mexico the lead.
I like what Weir's doing, putting the big guard down low, Teish, and minor guards cannot handle him.
Darrell Edwards picks up his 3rd foul. That is the 5th minor team foul. And a chance at an and one for Jaquan Lyle, who has 15 points tonight. 10:38 left, tied at 48. Lyle has missed another free throw.
Miners.
His 3rd of the night, and ODG rebounds.
11 lost their lead since the first minute, Teish.
All right, here's Lathan with it. Lathan comes toward the right wing and stops. Now to Edwards, around a pick by Villa. Now to Villa out front, right side Lathan. Pump fakes, comes toward the lane. Left side Edwards. Miners passing up some good shots.
I know, he needs to take
Lathan
that.
with it. Lathan comes toward the right side. Lathan out top with it. 3 on the shot clock. Right side, a long 3. Villa, and he missed it. Rebound pulled down by Manigault. Now to Caldwell, tied at 48. We're midway through the second half. Right side, it comes to Martin. Right of the lane along the baseline, Lyle. Lyle, a 1-bounce dribble, bounces underneath Manigault, and he's standing out of bounds.
Huge play for the Miners as they've yet to relinquish the lead. Still tied.
Bryson Williams, with his 3 fouls, comes back into the game, and out goes ODG with 9:53 left. See if Bryson can play for a while without fouling. Williams in attacking zone. Williams now to Lathan. Tied at 48. Miners have led by as many as 9.
Porous
All right,
zone.
Villa with it. Villa left side to Boom. Boom out front to Lathan. Right side, Edwards. Edwards, corner of the key to Villa. Bounced underneath Bryson Williams, and he scores, cutting in from the right baseline. That's good work against the zone.
Hey, man, what do you think? Short corner again. Always the answer.
Bryson Williams with 7. Can't tell you how many times I heard Coach Haskins, get it to the short corner. Get it to the short corner.
I've been brainwashed.
50-48. Left side of Lane Manigault. Pump fakes against Bryson Williams. Now he shoots. It went in and came out. Rebound. Out of bounds. And it goes to the Miners.
Yep. Off Jaquan.
Carlton Bragg and Vance Jackson back for New Mexico. Manigault. And I think Zane Martin will depart.
Huge possession here with 9 minutes. Tice get a little bit of separation anyway. Miners up 2.
Lathan with it against the token pressure. Front court, Bryson Williams. Williams now to Boom. 8:55 to go. Miners by 2 with the ball. Here's Lathan with it out front to Boom. Soule around a pick by Villa. Right corner, Edwards has got a look, didn't take the shot. Comes toward the lane. Now he's open, and he throws one up and missed it. Tipped in by Villa.
Oh, the Spaniard with the offensive class.
All right, here's the lead underneath the Bragg, who outruns everyone, and he scores.
Yep.
The big man runs the floor better than anyone.
For him, Miners again late getting back against the cardinal rules of Rodney Terry's defense.
52-50, the Lobos trail by 2. Here's Lathan with it, and he has to call a timeout. So will we, with 8:18 left in regulation. Miners 52, Lobos 50 from Van Wagner. It's UTEP basketball. Brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
Hey, football fans, leave the Hail Marys for the game and go for the sure thing when it comes to satisfying your craving. When you pick up Raising Cane's for game day, all you have to worry about is the score, because we've got the food covered with fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers, cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Our chicken fingers are always hand battered and cooked to order, so no matter the score, you'll always win. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Are you ready for a great burger, a cold beer, or an old-fashioned hand-scooped milkshake or malt? Hudson's Classic Grill and Bar is the place you want to be. Open every day at 11 a.m., Hudson's has something for you, your friends, and your family. Salads, freshly grilled burgers and chicken sandwiches, great wings, nachos, and all the games on over 20 big screen TVs. Happy hour daily with a full bar featuring cocktails, beer, and wine. Stop by Hudson's Grill today. Hudson's Grill, 1770 Legion Vito at Traywood, serving El Pasoans for over 33 years.
With so many products in today's digital world, let Superior Copy Machines help your business run more efficiently. Superior Copy Machines specializes in digital document solutions that will help you be successful. Copy, print, scan, fax, and store documents along with superior managed IT services, network support, and VoIP phone systems. Locally owned and operated for almost 50 years, Superior Copy Machines prides itself on 2 hours or less service response time. Superior Copy Machines, 533-9821. Proud partner of UTEP Athletics.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
Oscar Arietta's Allstate Agency is a proud hometown, locally owned agency. 22 years of experience they have with 5 locations to serve El Paso County. Oscar Arietta's Allstate Agency is a proud sponsor of the UTEP Miners, and you know, yes, you know, Miners are in good hands with Allstate. Each team with 20 points in the paint. Here's Lathan, left side corner of the key, missed a jumper, and the rebound taken by Carlton Bragg. Lobos with the ball down by 2, Lyle with it. Lyle, left corner, left all alone, shooting, and an air ball is, who was that? That was McGee. Wow.
Comes in a little cold, Tice. It goes air ball from the right wing.
All right, Lathan's got it.
Nobody on him.
He was too wide open.
That was odd.
Yep. All right, here's Lathan with it, around a pick by Bryson Williams. Now to Villa out front. And his pass slapped away and out of bounds by Vance Jackson. Timeout on the floor. 7:45 left in regulation. Mineros 52, New Mexico 50. From Van Wagner, it's UTEP basketball. Brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
I was never much of a runner. That all changed 2 years ago. One night after work,
I felt this pain in my chest, and it was hard to catch my breath. My wife got worried and took me to the chest pain center at Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare ER. And they saw me right away. That visit changed my life. Since then, Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare has given me the help I needed to strengthen my heart. Now I take my meds, watch what I eat, and I live a more active lifestyle. Looking back, I'm glad I chose Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare ER.
If you experience chest pain, don't take chances. The heart care specialist at the Certified Chest Pain Centers of Las Palmas del Sol Healthcare will take care of you. Learn more at elpasoer.com.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arrieta All-State Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
Both teams struggled from the floor in the first half. Both continue over 50% in the second half as it comes into Lathan. Miners by 2. Lathan right side, throws it left corner to Edwards, and he fumbled the ball out of bounds. Miners have their 13th turnover. The Lobos with 17. Lobos have out-rebounded the Miners 29-24. All right, here's J.J. Caldwell with it. Miners man-to-man, 7.5 minutes to go. Mianeros by 2. Left side, Jaquan Lyle. Lyle stops his dribble into the corner to Vance Jackson. Foul. Bryson Williams, that's going to be number 4. Calls a cheapie there on Carlton Bragg. 4 fouls on Bryson Williams. With 7:23 left to go, and that's also the 6th team foul. So the next one will have the Lobos in the bonus the rest of the way. Miners got into the bonus only in the final half minute of the first half, and the Lobos have only 4 fouls in this half. Vance Jackson left side. What do we got? Another foul, and this one's going to go against Villa? Or did he knock it away and out of bounds? Okay. Lobos will inbound to the left of the goal baseline.
Villa did a good job on Jackson.
Odigi is back in. Jackson left side, pump fakes now to Caldwell. Caldwell bounces left side of the lane to Lyle. Lyle, they doubled him.
Good
Lyle
double.
had it slapped away. It comes to Caldwell under to Bragg. He missed the shot there, and it's taken by Odigi.
Good double by Sule Boom out front.
7 minutes left to go. UTEP by 2. All right, here's Lathan with it. Lathan bounces right side to Edwards. He's going to shoot a high arc 3. That's too strong, and it's taken by Malawach. Malawach now to Lyle. Lyle front court right wing. Lyle between the legs. Lyle comes toward the lane. Right side Jackson. Long 3, and that goes down. Vance Jackson has his first field goal of the game. He's got 4 points. Lobos take the lead by 1, 53-52.
First time since the first minute of this game.
Odigi with it. Odigi shovels to Sule Boom. Left side Villa. Villa to Odigi left of the lane. Odigi's going to shoot baseline, and he rattles it home.
FA with such confidence this year.
First points of the second half, a dozen for Odigi. And the Miners retake the lead at 54-53. 6 minutes left to go.
Now you need defensive stops.
Caldwell out front. Caldwell comes around a pick by Bragg. Stops his dribble. Left side Vance Jackson. Jackson to the dribble. Jackson going to shoot another 3. That one didn't go. And Caldwell with a rebound. The littlest guy on the floor lost it. It's taken by Lathan. Miners with a 4-on-2. Right corner. It's Boom alone. Shoots and missed it. Rebound taken by Bragg. At the other end is Caldwell. Flies to the hole. He missed. Rebound loose baseline. Lathan's got it. Throws it back on the floor. It's picked up by Malawach. Malawatch the other way, and he missed the layup, and it's taken by Villa.
Bothered by Edwards.
Wow.
Who faked taking the offensive charge, Tyson, moved out of the way.
What a sequence. 5:15 left in regulation. Here's Edwards with it.
Smart play by Darryl.
Edwards, left side, Lathan, and he throws it away. It's taken by Caldwell. Now to Lyle. Lyle down the middle, underneath to Bragg. Bragg missed the layup, but he gets it back, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Oh, their legs are gone. Carlton cannot even get a layup off.
Effie Odigi has his second foul. And that is the 7th team foul, so 2 shots for Bragg. And the Lobos will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Meanwhile, again, New Mexico only 4 team fouls. Bragg staring into the student section. First one on the way is dead center. He's got his 6th point of the half, his 9th point of the game. We're tied at 54, exactly 5 minutes left to go. One more for Carlton Bragg Jr. And that one is also good. The Lobos have the lead back at 55-54. Lobos Bragg is the 3rd in double figures with Lyle and Malawatch. All right, here's Boom, now to Lathan. Lathan around a pick by Odigi, left side Edwards. Edwards to Lathan. Lathan comes down the middle. Lathan all the way. Lathan scoops. Lathan scores! And he's fouled!
That extra burst of strength. Taishi's hit the weight room. He's a vegan now, actually. Thin steel cables run the length of his body. Look at Jordan Lathan. He is in shape.
Jaquan Lyle has his 2nd foul. It's 5 Lobo team fouls. Lathan has 4 points tonight. Miners by 1. Lathan, as the crowd quiets, right hands the foul shot up and completes the and 1. And that gives UTEP a 2-point lead at 57-55. 4:40 left to go. Here's Caldwell with it. Caldwell out front, around a pick by Bragg. Right side to Lyle. Lyle one-on-one with Boom. Lyle pump fakes. Lyle to the dribble. Lyle all the way. Lyle falls down. Foul going against the Miners. And it's going to go against Lathan. 2 shots. Jordan Lathan has his 3rd foul. There have been now 20 personal fouls, 19 called against UTEP, just 12 tonight against New Mexico.
Well, Tice, you do have to admit, Miners getting after it defensively. The Lobos a little bit softer, maybe not going to foul as much.
10th and 11th free throws of the night for Lyle. First one is good, and that makes it a 1-point game. Lyle's got 16 points tonight to lead the Lobos. 57-56 UTEP, 4:27 left in regulation time.
Former Big Ten Ohio State player, could be a NBA to be. He is a player.
Lyle's 2nd one, and it bounces off the front of the rim. He's missed 4 tonight, and it's taken by Lathan.
Huge. It's a huge 4 as well.
Miners with a 1-point lead. Here's Villa with it. Stops his dribble out front to Boom, and now Lathan. Lathan comes toward the lane. Left corner, Edwards. Edwards pump fakes. Edwards pulls back. Edwards now to Lathan. Lathan with less than 10 left on the shot clock. Edwards baseline to the rack. Reverse layup is good!
Use the rim as a shield. Knocks it down clean off the glass.
Miners by 3, 3:50 left in regulation time. Lyle with it out front, around a pick by Bragg. Lyle's going to shoot a 3. He missed the shot. Rebound taken by Boom.
Crunch time.
3:40 left in regulation. All right, here comes Lathan across midcourt. Lathan around a pick by Odigi. Now to Villa in the middle and to Sule Boom. Boom to Lathan. Oh, dangerous pass. Lathan comes up with it to Boom.
Numbers.
Boom down the middle. Left corner Edwards. He's got a 3. He missed it. Rebound taken by Lyle. Here come the Lobos. Numbers. Lyle down the middle. Lyle all the way. Underneath to Caldwell, and he scores. It's a 1-point game.
Miners slow getting back.
Caldwell's got 5. 3:05 to go. Miners by 1. Lathan's got it. Lathan bounces to Odigi, and now to Edwards. Edwards out front. Left side, Lathan fumbles it. Goes to get. In the middle now to Edwards. Edwards with 12 on the shot clock. Left side, Lathan. He's going to shoot a 3. Looks good, and it is!
Well,
Lathan hits a big 3.
He's clutch.
He's got all 8 of his points in the second half. Miners by 4. Lyle tries to get it right back and shoots an air ball. It's taken by Edwards, and now to Villa with 2.5 minutes to go. The Miners by 4 with the ball.
Lathan, Kansas City. Kansas City tough.
Jordan Lathan's got it in the middle. Jordan Lathan comes right side. He's going to shoot another 3. That's way off target, and it's taken by Malawach. And one of the Lobos is down across
Bragg.
the way, and it's Bragg.
Does not look good.
I didn't see what happened.
Oh.
Anyhow, we've got a timeout on the floor.
Came down in Jordan's foot. An off-the-scene basketball injury. Jump up to contest a shot, and you come down on somebody's foot.
We've got a timeout on the floor with 2:20 left in regulation. Mineros 62, Lobos 58. From Van Wagner, it's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency on 600 ESPN El Paso.
His huge black spider. Let me tell you, I hate bugs. That's why I love Truly Nolan.
I know what you mean. Our kids love their mouse guards. And because of Truly, there's no roaches in our kitchen.
You know, I like the ladybugs in my garden, but not the ants by the pool. I trust that to Truly Nolan.
You'll love Truly, too. Call your Truly Nolan neighborhood specialist at 1-800-GO-TRULY or visit us online at trulynolan.com.
Get Truly Nolan.
The Holiday Inn El Paso West Sunland Park is located at exit 13 off I-10. Just 2 exits from UTEP, the Sun Bowl, and the John Haskins Center. Relax in their resort-style villas for business or pleasure. As the only full-service hotel on the west side of town, the 900 Bar and Grill offers a delicious menu for breakfast, dinner, and room service. Looking for a block of rooms or catered event? Contact their sales department at 833-2900 for bookings. Holiday Inn El Paso West Sunland Park. Go Miners!
Right now, I'm holding a perfectly ice-cold Coors Light. You know how I know it's the perfect temperature? Because the mountain on the can is blue. And also, it's really cold. Every Coors Light is cold filtered, cold lagered, and cold packaged. Notice how many times I said cold? 3 times. It's that cold. So make sure the mountain on your can of Coors Light is blue, because that means it's ready to enjoy. 2019 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
You're listening to UTEP Basketball.
Presented by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency.
On 600 ESPN El Paso.
3 officials huddled up down to our right after viewing the monitors, so I'm not sure what was involved with Bragg, but he did get up eventually and limp off toward the Lobo bench. So Kelly Self, Michael Greenstein, Ross Cullens Jr., conversing, and now they go back to the monitor. So this one's apparently going to take a while to unravel. Miners lead 62-58, 2:20 left in regulation time. And Kelly Self now talking to the official scorer down to our right. And hopefully we'll get some kind of an explanation. Both teams have cooled off now just a little bit. Miners are at 48% in the second half. Lobos 40%. All 3 Miner opponents prior to tonight have shot less than 40%, and the Lobos are now under 40%.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Script very similar to the Texas Tech game, Tish, as we'd suspected. Darrell Edwards, like the Texas Tech exhibition.
Paul Weir and Rodney Terry both summoned to midcourt, and Rodney Terry's not very happy. Well, apparently some type of violation has been called against Jordan Lathan.
Maybe he kicked out his leg as he came down from the shot, maybe?
Well, that shouldn't be. That's nothing intentional. That's something that, kids do in terms of whatever their style is.
A lot of explaining going around.
And it's all to Rodney Terry. None of it is to Paul Weir.
My mom used to say, if you're explaining, you're losing.
Lobos have shot 27 free throws tonight. The Miners have 11. UTEP's got 5 more field goals than does New Mexico, and Rodney Terry's really upset. Apparently it was a technical foul called against Lathan, and it's going to send Lyle to the line. Well, now Self and Greenstein, 2 veteran officials, visiting again down to our right with Paul Weir listening.
I got the rule book right here if they need to go to it.
Well, now they're calling a media timeout. We've already had the media timeout and more.
You know, they have had the media timeout, the 3-minute media timeout. That means this game could have more than 18 timeouts, which is the maximum for any college game.
You know, I watched the women's game, the Miners and the Lobos. It started at 11 o'clock this morning, the Kids' Day game. The Lobos winning that one, 93-78. And since they've gone to the quarter system, far fewer timeouts in a women's game than you see in a men's game. They don't have but 1 media timeout in each quarter. So 4 media timeouts in a game as opposed to the 8 total media timeouts taken in the men's game.
Taish, when's the last time you heard about it? You know, a great player like Havlicek, running all night, tiring his opponent. You don't get that anymore because all these kids, even out-of-shape kids, get the timeout every 2 minutes. You look for a player that can play hard for 2 minutes and you're done. Basketball has changed.
Well, we got to pay your salary, Steve.
Good point. Got to go commercial ads. You're right.
Oh, boy. So Jaquan Lyle, who has set up shop at the line tonight, is going to be there again. In a 4-point Miner lead.
The refs should come over and tell you, the broadcaster, what's going on.
They should explain to the media.
And they often do, but they didn't just now. And we'd have no idea.
Lyle has made this free throw. He's got 2 here, so it's a 3-point game, 62-59. And then I think the Lobos are going to have the ball as well. This could be very expensive for the Miners. 2:20 to go, 3-point game, and now a 2-point game as Jaquan Lyle, when it counts, hits them both. And the Lobos are going to have a chance to take the lead. New Mexico is 19 of 29 at the free throw line. UTEP 9 out of 11. All right, here's Caldwell with it. Caldwell comes to the left wing side. Caldwell stops his dribble, lobs left side to Manigault, now to Lyle, guarded by Edwards. 2 minutes left to go. Lyle stops his dribble, bounces out front to Malawach. Malawach back to Lyle. Shot clock at 5. Lyle lost it. I think he traveled. Are they going to call a foul against the Miners? You betcha. Yep. Eric Villa. That's 4 on Villa. Wow.
Tish, I got the answer from the bench. New college rule, automatic flop if you stick your leg out trying to draw a foul. Automatic flop. So even though Jordan had a clean jumper, he stuck his leg out. Technical foul. Automatic.
4 fouls now on Villa. Lobos in the double bonus. 2 shots again for Lyle. Lyle's going to have as many free throw attempts tonight as he did through his first 4 games. And he missed the first one. That's his 14th free throw attempt. He's now missed 5 of them. Best he can do is pull the Lobos to within 1.
Huge miss to the prior to this 94% free throw shooter.
Lyle hits the second one. It's a 1-point game, so he makes 3 of the 4 he has. And that Lobos possession, 62-61, a minute 50 to go. Boom with it to Williams.
Maniacs doing their job.
Williams now to Lathan. 1:45 left. Lathan to Bryson Williams. Williams dribbles across the head of the key, shovels to Edwards, bounces to Boom. Boom left side to Lathan.
Zip, zip, zip.
Edwards, right side, Villa. Villa with 7 left on the shot clock. He's going to shoot a 3. It's on the way. It doesn't go. Rebound Lathan. Now to Boom. Miners will run some clock.
Why not?
Edwards has it. A minute 20 to go.
Why not?
The shot clock reset to 20. The Miners use their next to last timeout. Next to last timeout.
Smart play, I thought, by Lathan, getting the offensive glass, Tyson, bringing it back out.
And it is a 30-second timeout with 1:20 left in regulation time.
Although the rule change really trying to inspire more offensive output only gives you 20 seconds on the reset. Jordan did not go up with it. He brought it back out. So there's 15 left to shoot. Oh, what a war.
1 minute, 20 seconds. The 145th time these two have met. Only 4 of the last 17 meetings between these two teams have been decided by 6 points or less. 47 of the first 144, though, have been decided by 6 or less.
Oh, double
right,
overtime.
Comes into Lathan, a minute 15 to go. Left corner, Villa's alone. He shoots a 3. It doesn't go. And Lyle with a rebound. Lyle bounces to Zane Martin. Lobos can take the lead. A minute 5 left to go. Villa had 2 great looks. Neither one went down. All right, here's Caldwell with it. 1 minute left in the game. Caldwell stops. Left corner to Zane Martin. Drives baseline. He's got a dunk. Wow. That Miner defense really broke down. Zane Martin has 9 points. 50 seconds to go. New Mexico by 1. Boom's got it. Left side. Boom stops his dribble. Boom out front to Lathan. Now to Villa. Right side Edwards. Edwards stops to Villa. Shot clock is at 10. Lathan's got it. Lathan calls for a high pick by Williams. Lathan comes down the middle, pulls up at the foul line, shoots and he hits it to give the Miners a 1-point lead.
Hard work.
Shot clock is off.
That is hard work. That's the summer right there.
10 points for Lathan all in this half. 20 seconds left. Lobos can either win it or not. All right, here's Lyle at midcourt, guarded by Edwards. 2 veterans. 12 seconds left. Lyle between the legs. Lyle comes right side. Lyle stops. Lyle still with it. 5 seconds left. It's Malawat. Shoots an air ball. It's taken by Manigault. We've got a foul, and it's going against New Mexico. And it's going to go against Manigault.
You get the inbounds pass in, and you've beaten a team that's garnered votes this past week.
Manigault has his 3rd foul. 9/10 of a second left to go. Miners lead by 1.
Well, I take it back. I think it's, shoot. Is it shooting? I guess Bryson's shooting.
That is only the 6th team foul. That is only the 6th Lobo team foul.
Yeah, spot on, Tice. Spot on. Check that. 6th team foul.
New Mexico has called a timeout.
Obviously not shooting. So
Don't forget, the Hunt Company's locker room reported Coach Terry's comments following our play-by-play coverage, and then your calls on Miner Talk at 880-5763. They've gone to the monitor again, and I'm not sure why. They called a foul on Manigault.
Well, probably the clock. It's the clock.
And that probably would be it. Right now it shows 9/10 of a second left. Miners did a great job on Jaquan Lyle that time.
Well, I was effy. Odici had him blocked out of a missed layup. I'm surprised Jaquan did not take a jumper. It's his ball, it's his game. He stops the dribble because of the tough D, really, of Darrell Edwards, and picks the ball up at the elbow. Valuable time ticking off the clock. I'm surprised.
The arrow favors New Mexico if there's a tie-up. They put 9/10 of a second back on the clock to add to the 9/10 that was there, so 1.8 left on the clock.
Okay, Miners got to get in
Lathan's
here.
jumper came with about 26 seconds left to give the Miners a 1-point lead, and now the Miners, I think, have used their last timeout. Or was that New Mexico?
I thought it was New Mexico. I think Paul Weir wanted to see how they set up.
All right, full timeout with 1.8 to go.
Yep.
6,171 tonight. And again, there might not be...
Gutsy.
Well, I shouldn't say a whole lot of folks. Probably there might not be a preponderance of folks in the crowd that understand the great history of this rivalry, including the players. But this one will go down as among the very best I think these two teams have ever played.
Oh, both teams. So gutsy, so tough. Jordan Lathan with a mid-range J, which is really what he's become known for, Tish. Worked on that shot all summer. I saw it and I just said to myself, hard work.
All 10 of his points have come in the second half. Darrell Edwards leads 4 Miners in double figures with 20. Jaquan Lyle has 19 for the Lobos.
Oh, the tradition. Haskins versus Ellenberger. Haskins versus Colson, the paper cup. Floyd versus Alford. Bowden holding Cooper to 6 in the pit. Oh, this series, we could talk about it for 2 hours.
Miners have held the Lobos to this point 30 points under their average.
Right? Averaging over 90.
93 coming in. They've got 63 tonight. Lathan to inbound. And obviously pressure everywhere.
Don't want an offensive charge now. Be careful. The Lobos will flop and try to draw a charge.
All right, Lathan to inbound. Lathan brings it in. It comes to Bryson Williams, and he's fouled immediately. 7/10 of a second come off the clock. Bryson Williams will go to the line. It's Jaquan Lyle committing his 3rd foul.
Smart play, though. Smart setup by Coach Terry. No picks, no screens, Tice, where you could get an offensive foul called. I like that. Just let Bryson get open.
That's the 7th team foul. It'll be 1-1. Let's see how many men the Miners have retreating back on the other side of midcourt in case of a missed free throw here. Now Sule Boom crosses into the backcourt. Bryson Williams tonight is 1 out of 2 from the line. He started the night at 75%. Miners are up 1.1 second left. Bryson Williams earns the bonus. 2-point game.
He, another player who sat out a whole year, Tyson, is so hungry to perform under the lights.
Miners lead by 2. And one thing the coaches are saying, no fouls. Bryson Williams to make it a 3-point game. Yes, sir.
N-E-T.
Timeout.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Bryson.
Timeout. I think the Lobos took that one, so that means that each team will have 1 timeout remaining. 1.1 second left. The Miners lead the Lobos 66-63 as the Miners try and go 4-0 for the first time in 4 years. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. From the Don Haskins Center and from Van Wagner, it's UTEP basketball, brought to you by the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency.
600 ESPN El Paso.
Foul touch, foul on purpose.
El Paso.
Foul on purpose.
Worldwide at 600ESPNElPaso.com and through the 600 ESPN El Paso mobile app.
Steve brought up an interesting question while we were away for ID. Do you foul on purpose? Steve, not with 1.1 second left. I don't think so. Lobos have to do too much here. I just don't. I think if there were more time, you could make a case for it, but not now.
Who cares what happens under the basket? They need to be in 3-point prevent.
All right, here's Zane Martin inbound. He runs the baseline, throws it in midcourt to Lyle. Lyle throws one up, and he made it! But they say no. They say it's after the buzzer. They say it's after the buzzer. Lyle threw it up at midcourt and made it.
Jaquan Lyle. Oh, you're gutsy. But it was definitely too late. He took a dribble, 1 second per dribble.
The call is no good. Michael Greenstein immediately indicated no good. That means there has to be clear evidence that he released it.
That's right.
Before the clock's
right, like the NFL.
Said 0.
Like the NFL, if a call is made, it's got to refute what was called on the court. But he took a dribble and a half, Taish, with 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's not. It's over.
It is all over.
It's all over. Final score from the Don Haskins Center. The Miners 66 and the New Mexico Lobos 63. Stay with us. Final scoring totals in the Hunt Company's locker room report when we come back on 600.
passed it to me. Shot clock was getting late, and I just knew shot clock plays. We either go just a high ball screen, so they ended up switching that, and I seen I had the 5-man on me, and I just got to a pull-up.
You've kind of had a habit of hitting these over the last couple of years. Why are you so good at hitting, late game shots like that?
I just think I stay in it. Like I don't lose myself. I don't get too high, don't get too low. I was in foul trouble early, and I just stayed cheering on my teammates, and they really competed. They kept it was still a game at halftime, 30-30. So I just knew second half was gonna be a grind. So you just gotta stay ready.
You're only a sophomore, Jordan, but it feels like you're one of the bigger leaders on this team, been around a long time. Talk to that a little bit and why you felt you needed to take over.
As a point guard, that's your role. You're a leader of a team, and if everything's going wrong, you can't be pointing the finger. You can't be blaming guys. You gotta tell your teammates we gotta be connected. We gotta be one. And I just always learned that as a young age. So just being able to just continue it, I'm just thankful that I'm at UTEP and being able to do that.
Were you in a little disbelief over that intentional foul call? That was weird.
I thought so. I thought he was a bigger guy, so I faded away on the 3. And I guess they gave me a tech. That was my 4th foul, so I just knew I had to be smart.
Daryl, you had a real nice run there in the beginning of the first half where you kind of kept the team in. What did you like about what you did during that stretch?
Just got to the paint a little bit. My jump shot was unbelievably terrible today, so I just had to figure out another way to help the team, try to get a few stops and try to bring some energy and try to get some big plays in the paint.
They came in averaging 93 points a game, and I know you guys have kind of made an identity about defense this year. How do you feel like that showed tonight?
It showed good, and we can still improve, but, we're the first team to keep them around 60. They've been scoring 90 every game, so I feel like it's the proof is in the pudding.
Building this program, Jordan, where does this win stack in your eyes?
I think it's one of our best ones this season to this point. I know that's a really good team. They really good offensively, and they got a lot of size. So we knew we were gonna have to really come in and compete and know the scouting report, know personnel, and they're good. So I'm glad we got that one.
Where was that maybe for either of you or both of you? Was that a bigger test than Texas Tech just because it's a regular season game and it seemed like they were coming at you as hard as you guys were going at them?
I feel like every game is a different test. I feel like they're 2 different teams. This is a much older team, much older guys. Texas Tech was very talented as well, but they got 2 different styles, so it's just being able to match up against each team was a great testing for us.
Keeping your feet grounded the way you guys are, is it still a little bit hard to just beating this caliber of team? What can be moving forward over the course of the year?
Of course, it gives you confidence. It gives you, clarity. It gives you more focus on what we got going forward, and it's a great thing. It's a great feeling, and it just makes us excited to see how far we can actually take it. Jordan?
I think so. I think it's a lot of excitement for the program. But we always have high expectations. We have high expectations coming in the season, so I think we're accomplishing our goals.
Question to you both. I think it's the first time since '97 since a UTEP team was able to sweep UNM and MSU in El Paso. I know it's early in the year, but how big and how important is that for you all to kind of create that legacy for you all for El Paso and to kind of get that going?
I think it's big. I think the fan support is really huge. We love our fans, so I think if we keep on the trend we're going, hopefully we can really get a sellout. I think I want to make Don Haskins Center the toughest place to play in the country. And we have the city to do it. We have the support system and the media to do it. I think if we keep on playing hard, playing smart, I think we'll be able to do it.
I feel like, first few wins during the season, the fans might not know if it's real or not, but, we keep winning and we keep the momentum going, and they understand, this is a real thing, and we're here to for real go far in the tournament and be a good team.
Daryl, what sort of statement do you think this sends your hot start, 4-0 start to the rest of the country?
We're here to win. Bottom line, but I think it's more of a statement to us, more of a statement to our program, to our city, that, we're back, trying to bring the legacy of UTEP basketball back, but if we keep doing what we're doing, the rest of the country will definitely take notice.
Do one more question. Anything else? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Jordan.
No problem, sir.
Guys, real quick, apparently stats are off again. We're going to give you new books, new stats. Thanks, guys. Thanks, boys. We're good. I think they had Bill with 5 points and Edward with 18. But
is the attendance incorrect too?
What's the attendance? 20?
6171.
It picks up though. I mean, like at first, remember 2 weeks ago at the football stadium, it was like 20 band members there, and then all of a sudden there was some people there. I mean, there was probably more out here.
You know, people bitch and complain about ticket prices, but they have money to travel to Dallas and go and support their Cowboys, a team that doesn't care about them as fans. 18 to $40.
I mean, plus you get the 5 back for like
44, yeah.
That's your best story.
I tell you what, they're gonna sleep on them.